In figure, side AB and AC of triangle ABC are extended to point P and Q respectively. What does extended mean? This is a straight line. Okay, A to P is a straight line. So these two angles will add up to 180 degree linear pair. Also, angle PBC, okay, this particular angle is greater than QCB, this particular angle. So this is, I'll put one dot and this has two dot. So this is the highest and this is the next highest. We need to show that AC is greater than AB. So this side has to be greater than this side. So we need to prove this, right? So I already kind of gave you guys a clue. So think about it, and again write given, write what is that we need to prove, and think over from given what can we conclude. Okay, so let's write the given part. So most of my answer I'll try to finish it off in the given part itself, and I feel convenient, it's convenient for me. I feel it's easy. So let's write the obvious. AB is extended to P. So AB and AC of a triangle are extended to point P and Q. AB is extended to P. So what can we conclude from this? This implies angle ABC plus angle CBP is equal to 180 degree. Reason? These are our linear pair. So if I get an expression for PBC, that will be helpful, or let me just not confuse you guys. This is equation 1. Then AC is extended to Q. So what can we conclude? We can tell that angle ACB, okay, this particular angle, plus angle BCQ is equal to 180 degree. We'll call this as 2. Then what else we have? We have angle PBC is lesser than angle QCB. So we need to prove that AC is greater than AB. Now we should think about how to prove. Okay, now pause and think over how can we prove this. Okay, so if in such questions, if you're not able to figure out how to go about, go to the figure. So we have triangle ACB. We're looking at, right, something like this, A, C and B. So we need to prove that AC is, this is longer than, this is bigger than AB. Okay, so for this we need to prove that angle B is bigger than angle C. So if you are able to prove this, we are pretty much done. So how can we prove this? It has to do something with some information which is already given. We have a relationship between two angles. So using this, somehow we have to conclude that B is smaller than C, and then we'll be able to write this. As simple as that. Okay, so whenever you get stuck or you're not able to figure out, think about what will help us prove such a question. So obviously this has to do with inequality. First thing, inequality in triangles. So inequality in triangles, there are 3 theorems, and we are going to prove that two sides are small. I mean, we are trying to compare two sides. So we have to pick up a theorem which helps in this. So we're talking about angles. Okay, so angle information is given over here. So with this we have to figure it out. So this is how you can think over. Okay, now how do we figure this out? Let's call this as 3. So we'll tell from 3 we have angle PBC, which is smaller than angle QCB. So let's look at PBC. Angle PBC and angle ABC, they are related. How? From equation 1 we have 180 degree minus angle ABC is lesser than, and QCB from equation 2 we have 180 degree minus angle PCQ. So this is from equation 1 and 2. Again, making things clear is very important. Now both the sides have 180 degree. I'll do it over here so that you guys don't get confused. So both the places have 180 degree. So I'll add 180 degree, sorry, subtract 180 degree both the sides. So this and this gets cancelled, and we have negative angle ABC, which is lesser than negative BCQ. Okay. So next thing, how can we further proceed with this? We have a negative sign over here. We don't want negative, we want positive. So what do? Multiplying -1 on both sides. So we have -1 into minus of angle ABC is lesser than -1 into minus of angle BCQ. So there's one thing which will change. This will become greater. I'll explain why. So negative is positive. Angle ABC is greater than positive angle BCQ. Okay, right? So we already proved that angle B is greater than angle C, is it not? So opposite to angle ABC is AC, therefore AC is greater than AB. Okay, so we have proved it. I mean, we need to write the statement. If not, this is a proof. So the confusing part is over here. When we multiply negative, this flips. The sign flips. Why is that? I'll explain that. Okay, so let's complete this. I need to write the statement right. If two angles of a triangle are unequal, then side opposite to larger angle will be longest. Okay, so that's your proof. Now the most important thing, why did this thing flip? So let us take an example. -10 is lesser than -2. Everyone agrees? On the number line we'll find -2 to be greater than -10. Okay, correct? Is this correct? Think about it. It's correct, right? Now let's multiply -1 both sides. So what happens? -1 into -10, -1 into -2. So what is this? +10 and +2. So what can you tell? Obviously 10 is greater than 2. So it flips. So whenever you get inequalities, if you have to multiply with any negative value, it can be any negative value, -2, -10, whatever. If you multiply with negative, you have to flip it. If I multiply with say 3, I have to flip it. Okay. So if I happen to, this is for only for understanding again. Say I'm multiplying with -3. So -30, and this will be -6. Obviously -6 is greater than -30. If I happen to multiply again with say -5. So minus of minus is plus 150, minus of minus is plus 30. So 150 is greater than 30. Right? So this is your proof you know. So maths can be understood by taking up simple numerical values and understanding them. So remember, this is very important. If not, your answer will be wrong. Okay. So now you can pause and have a look at the answer, and also my request is please also write the note part.